My name is Brian. I'm an applications engineer at Tykma Electrox in Chillicothe, Ohio.
My name is Chris Grimes. I'm the manufacturing engineering manager at Tykma Electrox here in Chillicothe, Ohio.
My name is Gabe. I'm a production technician at Tykma Electrox in Chillicothe, Ohio.
Yeah, I was born and raised here in Southern Ohio. I've lived in Chillicothe almost all my life.
I was not raised in Southern Ohio. I was actually born in Mansfield, up in Northern Ohio.
I was born and raised in Chillicothe, Ohio.
I've done a lot of jobs around here. So I started when the company was very small and growing. There was only 3 or 4 employees when I started and got involved. So I've done everything from sweep the floor to engineering work, electrical engineering, all the way up to being a manager now.
I've been an applications engineer for the entire time, but my responsibilities have grown over time. I did not have any specialized training coming into this job, but while I've been here, I've been trained on multiple things.
I'm a production technician at Tykma Electrox in Chillicothe, Ohio. I've worked for Tykma for about 8 years now. This is my only position, but I have built multiple machines here, different lines of product.
I went to university for 5 years. I have an electrical engineering degree, and I've also taken some courses here. But I had 2 people specifically that mentored me. One of them actually was a business owner in Chillicothe, so he was a good person to learn from because he had built a business.
I didn't go to vocational or trade school. I did go to college, but not for what I'm doing now. I worked at a retail store. I worked at Menards for probably 3 or 4 years. Just little odds and ends jobs around Chillicothe.
I was just interested in technology, and so I studied computer engineering. I had a series of jobs ranging from freelance computer programming to working at a restaurant, all kinds of things.
What's the farthest I've ever commuted for a job? I'm actually incredibly lucky. The furthest I've ever had to commute is here, and it only takes me about 10 or 15 minutes to get to work. So
just locally, no more than 20 or 30 minutes.
I definitely agree that workers in Southern Ohio take a lot of pride in their work. People want to rise out of the stereotype that Southern Ohio is this depressed area and poor and all that. And it certainly is. There's definitely people that struggle, but I think the sense of pride comes from people wanting to rise above that and further themselves. I do believe that there's benefits to working in a small town versus metropolitan area myself.
You get to know everybody on more of a personal level. You're willing to help people out and when they're in need of help inside of work and outside of work. It's just kind of like its own little community.
And I also like the small town feel that you get here in Chillicothe.
So for hobbies, I enjoy hanging out with my family. I have 2 small kids, so we like getting outside and riding bikes.
Well, I have 2 kids and a wife, so I stay pretty busy at home with them. One of my favorite things to do with my family is to go to the different state parks that we have. And there's just so many areas around here to get out, explore nature, go on a hike, just have different experiences with your family. So we enjoy that mostly.
I'm Gabe. I work and live in Southern Ohio.
I'm Brian, and I live and work in Southern Ohio.
My name is Chris Grimes, and I live and work in Southern Ohio.